Didn't nobody force me to start gangbanging. It was what it was. You know, even though at the time I thought I was ready, I wasn't ready. But with life, you have to adapt to every situation. My decision making I made out there in the streets is because I had to. It's all I had. By us being bros, us being homies, us being comrades, you're not going alone, bro. Even if I feel something wrong, I could tell you something wrong. But if you already set and it's stamped in your mind that you with this, that's all moving. We with this, bro. Like, I'm not gonna turn my back on you. While I was going through juvenile hall, I was going through a mental breakdown. It was nights I couldn't sleep. It was weeks I couldn't sleep. I just kept on having flashbacks. I just kept on seeing the same thing every night. And it was that same day, certain moments, seeing the looks on his face, the bullets flying, to hold him in my arms was the most thing that's still sticking to my mind.
You were sentenced while you're doing your bid. You catch 44 years.
Yeah, I went in for 17, and I'm catching 44 years of life.
Okay, we definitely need to jump into that.
Welcome back to Rich Right Over Podcast. It's your boy Yak.
It's your boy T.
We got another one for y'all today. Hey man, shout out to everybody that's been watching, comment, likes, all that. Man, we're excited to be able to express these stories and provide mentorship, man, through our platform. But we got someone here today who we know pretty close, man. He's been through our program, has been a podcast intern here at PV Jobs, has been working behind the scenes with the Reentry Network podcast team, which is super dope. But I want to give a warm welcome to our boy Robert. Thank you for being here,
In the house. Let's get it.
In the house. I heard, your story is intense, and I wanna really get to know you today. And I wanna hear kind of like where things really switched up for you and how you got here. And your life changed, man. You a hustler now. You are working, you're providing, and now you're doing you. And so I kind of want to start where you grew up. Let's touch on that. And hold on, let me highlight my boy wearing the Dior's out here. Put them up. Can they see in the camera? Bro, that's crazy. That's nuts. Okay. How much do those go for?
These motherfuckers, what, about 1,300?
Damn, 1,300. That's nuts.
It's only right.
All right, how'd you get your 1,300 Dior's 30 years ago?
30 years ago, man, shit. It wasn't the right way. I can tell you that, man. Mm-hmm. I grew up right down the street, though. I grew up right down the street on 43rd place, man. 203 West 43rd place, where I grew up, born and raised. This is my section over here.
So literally because we're on 41st, so it's right here. Same
2 blocks down.
2 blocks down.
Went to West Vernon Elementary School. Went to Carver, got kicked out of there. Got kicked out of there. Ended up going to Russell Charles Drew Middle School. And after that, went to high school. But I was in high school for like 2 months, 2-3 months.
You had mom and pops in the picture too the whole time, or like growing up?
My mom was always there. My pops was never there. I had a stepdad, but he was always in and out the pen. You feel me? I grew up around my grandparents. As a kid, I was bouncing around from home to home. You feel me? My grandparents on my dad's side, they felt that my mom was a suitable fit as a mother. So they tried to go through like a custody battle. You feel me?
So the whole DCFS stuff.
Yeah, all that little shit, you feel me? And that wasn't something I was aware of it, but I wasn't really too aware of it, So it was just, I'd be at this house one day, next day I'm back over here, then I'm over there, like, you feel me? So.
But people, I think that's a big thing to highlight though, because that affects people a lot.
Yeah, it do.
That jumping back and forth, like.
Yeah. And you really don't, it's like when you a kid, you can't say too much or you get popped in the mouth. You feel me? But it's like you hear what's being said.
Yeah. You
feel me? And then it's like, oh, when you in this household, you got them talking down on this household because they don't want you to grow up how the way you feel. They don't feel certain things as righteous.
Yeah.
Or deemed as how they seem as fit. You feel me? And it ain't cool. It's like, we all family, bro. You ain't finna tell me how the way they supposed to raise me, or everybody's not perfect. Everybody's not right. Everybody wasn't ready to have kids. You feel me? So you can't belittle my mother to me. You feel me? To try to make you seem like you the better parent. It's not gonna work for me because that's still my mother.
And that's the battle that some of these people that people going through these cases have too. Yeah. It's like not that I've been through it, but I know some people who have. It's even the idea of like the parents start questioning who you love more. You gonna go with them or you gonna go with me? Who you love more? And this whole feud comes about. How old were you when? My bad to cut you off. How old were you when this was happening?
I was a kid. I was still a youth. I was still like 8, 9 years old.
Okay.
You feel me? I was
So
still going through that. By the time I started going through junior high, I was like I said, I was still going through that. You feel me? But I was still in my mother's custody. But I was still bouncing home from home though. You feel me? Like I didn't know whether I can't say personally if I knew it was time restrictions. Like, 'cause I know I'll be with my mom certain days, and then when school start, I'll be with my parents. I'll be with my grandparents, and then when it's out, you feel me? I can go back to my grandparents. So I didn't know during that time what was really going on. But I just knew that I was bouncing from home to home, and it's like within the confines of my home, I wasn't really getting the love that I seek. You feel me? Like I got older brothers. You feel me? At that time. One of my older brothers, he went to Texas like 99. So like to this day, I still ain't seen him. You feel me?
So at the group, you were the only one kind of going through that, or like really at the
I'm
height?
the only one I was going through that. My oldest brother got sent. My second oldest brother, he stayed home, but it was like he was there, but he wasn't there. You feel me? Like he ain't never been to jail. I'm the only one that been to jail. I did from I was 14 till I was 28. You feel me?
how does that happen? How do you get into it, but the older brother doesn't? When you guys are kind of like in
It's
that
like
same
we was all
environment?
around, but it was like my decisions was different. You feel me? It was like I was more observant in the sense of aware to what was going on in the streets more than I was in my own home, because the love that I was seeking, the attention that I wanted, I felt that in the streets. If I would have got that love and acceptance at home, I would have stayed my ass on the couch. You feel me? But I wasn't. You feel me? And it was certain shit that I can't disclose that was going on within my childhood. You feel me? Like not nothing bad. It was just like the personal beefs. You feel me? Like the little turmoil. You feel me? That people have, like that personal vendetta to feel like, oh, they not getting this enough attention, but don't know how to like really express it. You feel me? So it gets taken out. So it breaks up the home. You feel me? Because it's not being talked about, and don't nobody really know what the real root of the problem is. So everything is just broken up, and it's like he'll say shit to other people outside the family, and it won't be true. Like he used to go around and tell my mom was like, oh, through junior high, we all went to the same junior high, bro. My older brother would be like, oh, that ain't my little brother. Nigga, we live in the same house. Nigga, you wearing my clothes, bro. Like
That's
my granddad used to
crazy.
buy me clothes. He used to wear my clothes to school, and he bigger than me at the time, bro. Like when I went to YA 5 feet 99 pounds. At the time, he was at least, I want to say at least about 5'9". You feel me? At least 190, bro. And you wearing my
how
clothes
the
to
hell
school.
did he fit in those clothes?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you feel me?
know what I mean?
Like, but this is the type of shit he used to do, bro. But like, I'm really being serious. Like the type of shit he used to do, bro. Like, and it used to kill me because you used to tell people that you wasn't my brother. You used to tell people my mom was dead. But then when you pull up, we all at the same house. So it was like I got more love and acceptance from my homies that I call my brothers now. Like one of my brothers that's finna pull up right now, he did my whole time with me. Stay right around the corner from me and my blood brother, but that's my blood brother. I did that whole time in the pen. If I call him, he gonna send it.
Packages,
Everything.
money on your books.
I ain't getting no visit that whole time I was in there, but from one female. And that was just that was gone. But everything else, it was just like I had my brothers and I had my pops.
When did you so you went to YA at what age?
I went to YA at 14.
When did you kind of start getting really active? Before that, for like a year, 2 years?
Hell no, I was off the porch at 11 years old. It was strictly in this. I was off in it.
And what did that look like around here? Because I see
It
the
looked like
neighborhood
around
now.
here, like picture just Axe Rock. That's what I can tell you. Axe Rock. Rock know me from when I was a kid, bro. Like
Oh, for
I
real?
done been in full-fledged hood debates with Rock. Like I'm from my side, he from his side. You feel me? Real respect for Rock. But at that time, like I was a gangbanger, like really gang oriented. Don't come over here. We ain't shaking hands. I don't give a fuck where you from. You a op. That's what it is. You feel me? That's what real gangbanger was. Don't come on this side of Vernon. We ain't shaking no hands. Your homie dead. So what? Get with it. Yeah. You feel me? But it's like it was a cold time, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. My decision making I made out there in the streets is because I had to. It's all I had. I ain't had nothing else. I wasn't get what I had at home, bro. You feel me? I didn't. I ain't had no brotherly love. You feel me? Like my mom was there. She showed me certain shit, but I didn't have no father. You feel me? I had my grandparents, but he can only tell me so much. You feel me?
Because he's older. He can't
You
go
feel
chase
me?
after you.
He not chasing that. He could tell me so much, but he not finna do what I need my real father to do. My mom can only do so much, but she can't tell me how to be a man. You feel me? She's still growing up. She done had kids when she was in her 20s. You feel me? She done dealt with so many dudes that's been abusing her, so she's still trying to catch up with her old life. You feel me? She not really, at the time, was able to be a mother. She could probably provide for us, but she not providing the right way because we still living up under somebody else's household. We not living up under our own household. We had our own, but like I said, her mind and her maturity at that time she wasn't ready. You feel me? And I don't hold my mom accountable for nothing I've been through. You feel me? It is what it is. You feel me? At the end of the day, we all got a decision to make our own decisions. You feel me? We can all make our own decisions, bro. Like, can't nobody force you to do nothing. Didn't nobody force me to start gang banging. It was what it was. Like, we out here, bro. Like, but hey, I'm letting you know, like, this would come. All right, I'll deal with it. Even though at the time I thought I was ready, I wasn't ready. But with life, you have to adapt to every situation. And when a person asks me who I am, I'm a man about purpose, and I'm a man of survival. Because I done went through everything one time. I went to Y one time. I went to the pen one time. And I hit every level 4.
That's the way you just put that. Like, you've been through everything one time, and that's a good thing, right? You know what I'm saying? You picked up what you needed and you learned from it one time. You know what I'm saying? What? And not only that though, you unfortunately those one times were long ass sentences.
Ass sentences.
Right? So it wasn't like an average turn of
like,
2.5.
To get deeper into that, it's like when I went to YA, I went to YA for murder robbery.
So real quick, prior to that, no juvenile hall stuff. You immediately turned 14
That's
type
nuts.
of deal.
I was always in the streets. I was gang banging, but I was never getting caught for nothing I was doing.
Okay.
You
So
feel me? And that's let me knock on that one time. You feel me? You know, ain't no statute of limitations on certain shit, but I'm just saying though, like back then, bro, like you feel me? I didn't get caught for none of that. You feel me? Thank God. You feel me? And the thing that I did get caught for, you feel me? It was something that changed my life. You feel me? I was 14. You feel me?
So 14 though, already jumped into the neighborhood.
I was
already doing your thing.
Yeah, I was already out there.
Did you know that at that time? I'm sure you did, right? That's what that life entailed. That's what was coming with it.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Back then, I didn't know nothing about no laws. You feel me? I knew about juvenile hall. I didn't know the time sentences that came with the shit that we was doing. You feel me? But I knew what I was doing when I was in the streets, though.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, I knew what I was doing. You feel me? Because it was always them times beforehand that I'd have been around my family. You feel me? And I know what goes on. Like I said, as a kid, I was very observant. You feel me? I wasn't the talkative type. I'll sit around you for hours and won't talk to you. You feel me? I wouldn't even ask you your name because I really don't care. But I'm finna sit here and pay attention with everything that's going on, no? You feel me? That's just the type of individual I was. You feel me?
That's crazy to
Observe.
say.
Yeah, and Robert has that. You have that characteristic now. You just observing.
He's
you know what I mean?
he's very observant. But that's crazy. The fact that my boy said, I would just sit there. I wouldn't even ask your name because I didn't care. Like, that's nuts. And it's the truth. Like, that's your truth, right?
Yeah.
Take us to the day now when they picked you up for the stuff that led you to YA.
It could be like just an overview.
I can tell y'all in detail. The reason why I have to take a deep breath on some real shit because I'm still dealing with it today. Like, I still get psychiatric help for it.
Okay.
You feel me? And that certain time of my life, really, like, it did something to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mentally, it did something to me because for me, that wasn't supposed to happen. I knew it wasn't supposed to happen. And by us being bros, us being homies, us being comrades, you're not going alone, bro. Even if I feel something wrong, I could tell you something wrong. But if you already set and it's stamped in your mind that you with this, that's on move. We with this, bro. Like, I'm not gonna turn my back on you. So that day, May 29th of 2009, I got a call. It was early that day, got a call from my homies or whatever. I was laying down, I was asleep. My homies had called. We had talked a little bit, whatever the case may be. And it seemed like a real good day. no bullshit. It seemed like a real good day. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It seemed like a real good day.
Like an Ice Cube Friday
Yeah,
song. Like
the
it's
block
a good
was live.
day, huh?
Everybody was pulling up. You feel me? And it was like one of the homies pull up. You feel me? And he like, man, baby, move, check it out. So I walk up to him, but mind you, it's already been times where I done feeling to myself, I don't like this nigga. You feel me? Like, I just don't like him, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, you could just walk into a room and it's like you ain't even gotta say nothing, but you can just feel a person vibe and be like, but it's like you can feel a vibe, but it's like what stamps it is what comes out their mouth.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like the topic of conversation. Like people don't think about the conversation people try to have with you. And then when they get deeper in detail, they try to like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like it's just something within me. I just know it, bro. Like with me, I just know how to because I done seen people bait people with conversations to try to get them to buddy up and then, all right, come here, and then now, yeah, we finna go. We ain't doing none of that, bro.
Like those mind games.
I
The
see
typical
that.
mind
There you
games.
go.
That's what I said, the mind games, and I felt that, I felt it. You feel me? So make a long, like I'm gonna make that long story short, but it was May 29th of 2009, bro. Me and my homie, you feel me? More like a brother. You feel me? Grew up in the same house. Like I said, when I was a kid, I used to get kicked up out the house when I was really gang banging. My mom used to have to call the police on me just to bring me back to my granny house. You feel me? Like I used to always stay at his house. We was all grew up in the same circle, bro. Like his family, I call my family. So opportunity came about to make some money. You feel me? So we drive out to Huntington Park. You feel me? We drive out to Huntington Park, and we see this. We see the situation. It's a weed dispensary and it's a pharmaceutical place all in one. You feel me? At the time, we was put on game that this was a cool lick. You feel me? Like everything was good.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like in and out type shit.
Okay, yeah, you're like, all right, we gonna hit
I'm like,
this and
all
go
right,
home.
but once I seen it, it was like, oh, nigga, turn this motherfucker around, nigga, do the dash back to the set, we good.
Why they had like the cops, the guards,
It
the
was
armed
like,
guards,
like
and all
that, bro. You can see
Yeah.
right through that. You can see like, so if I walk in there right now and stick the place up, you're gonna be sitting there right here looking at me while I stick the place up.
Bro,
Damn,
easy
okay.
to notice. Like anybody
Easy to
can
notice,
know
bro.
what's happening.
It's nothing but traffic out here, bro.
Yeah.
It's a Friday. It's a busy street. I don't know nothing about this area. Mind you, I don't know shit about this area. I just know that this is a place that we supposed to come to, we supposed to hit. You feel me? But we wasn't supposed to hit. You feel me? To do some homework. You feel me? So I felt something, and I'm like, man, like I'm cool, bro. Like I'm straight. Like I ain't feeling that.
You got that feeling right there
I
and
had
then.
that feeling as soon as I seen it. It was like, oh nah, I'm straight. So pull back around, and I'm like, man, I'm going in, bro.
Damn.
I'm like, you sure? He like, yeah. I said, all right then. I took a deep breath. I asked him one more time. But I was really asking myself.
Yeah.
You feel me? I wasn't really asking him. I was really asking myself, like, ready? Like, you sure? Fuck it. We out the car. So we get about the car, we go up in there. My boy hit the counter. I already got them stuck up though. As soon as we come in, already got them stuck up. They don't move, they don't do nothing. It's already two people, it's 2 guns on them. Y'all not moving. You feel me? He already over the counter. I got them stuck up. But within like 5 to 10 seconds, I hear boom, 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 boom. But I'm like, oh shit. I know my nigga ain't got no gun. I got 2 guns on me. I know he ain't got no gun. So now I panic. So when I turn my attention from the dudes at the counter, I turn to my right and I see my nigga shoot right past me. Before I turned, he was already past me, damn near to the door. His bullets flying.
Didn't look at you or nothing. He was just trying to get up out of
Trying to
there.
get the fuck up out of there, bro. By the time I turn my attention to the nigga that's shooting, I can't even get a shot off. He's spitting. I duck. My boy run up out. He get through the crowd. The dude still come out shooting at us though. You feel me? This is a critical part of my case because this is the reason why I beat that murder, because we was no longer a threat to that shop no more. We was no longer a threat to him because we was running away. We was fleeing the scene. You still came out shooting at us. You still kept opening fire on us after we was running away. You feel me? So as we was running away, I turned around. I did what I was supposed to do. I had to make sure my boy was straight for one. I ain't really tripping off me. I'm making sure my boy's straight, but he's still gunning at us though. I get to the car. Uh, get to the car. Like, I just thought, all I see was one shot. I see my nigga hitting the knee. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, you good? But I'm like, oh, I'm trying to put the shit down. I'm like, man, you straight? Like yeah, I'm good. But he passing out.
What the fuck?
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But I don't see nothing, bro. All I just see is I see a bloody knee. I don't see nothing for a nigga to be, like, passing out the wheel, bro. Like, so, but the car's already in drive. We left the doors open, car's already in drive. We smash out. But he is, like, out of it, bro. And he's scaring the shit out of me. Like, I've never seen nothing like this before. You feel me? I've only seen this type of shit in movies, nigga. Like, we sliding down the alleyway. And it's kids and it's an old lady in the middle of the alleyway, bro. The kids get out the way. The old lady didn't have enough time.
You guys start swerving now and shit.
We
Like
swerving, we hitting side to side, but his weight is throwing the throttle in the neutral, and like he throwing it off. It's going from drive reverse, like he fucking the car up, bro. And he smacked the old lady. Shit. She's stuck on the glass, bro. He jerking the car like he going from like he driving with 2 feet, so he hitting the gas and he's hitting the brake. So she's tugging at the wheel, like tugging on the windshield until a nigga hit the gate. She fly off. We hit 2 more cars after that. I get up out the car to run. So when he get up out the car, he like, oh. He calling my name. But he's saying I can't see. Now I'm really nervous. Like, what you mean you can't see? But he calling me by my real name. You feel me? Yelling Robert, bro. Like, we ain't called each other Robert in so long.
Something was up. Yeah.
He calling me, we ain't called each other Robert in so, I don't know how long. He calling me Robert, bro. Robert. Like, turn around, like, what the fuck? And he just fall. Blam. I'm like, oh, shit. I run to him. He like, man, if I'm lying, I'm dying, bro. He like your size at the time. He only 19, played football. Just got out of camp. He a little smaller than you. Pick him up. I'm telling you, I went to Hawaii about 5 foot 1, 99 pounds. That's dead weight. I pick him up. Lord is my witness. I got everything still. I pick him up, drag him down the alleyway. I pick him up. I can get him up, but I can't get him all the way up. Mm-hmm. His body give out. He give out. Man, I sit right there with him. I'm trying to get him up, like trying to keep him conscious. But he dying though. I can't do shit. I'm trying to get him up. Police pulling up, but I stay right there until the ambulance come. I'm not tripping off the police.
You got your homie.
I got my homie. I'm trying to make sure my homie straight. On the gang, I'm trying to make sure my homie straight. Sitting right there. I'm crying. I'm trying to like stay up. He like, man, I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna get you home, bro. Like, I'm gonna get you home. Like, just stay up, bro. Just stay up. Slapping him, stay up. I knew it was kind of like gone because his dick was still out. He didn't even zip his pants all the way up after he took the piss. Fucked me up. That's how I knew it was gone, because the color of his dick was changing. Because the color of his dick was changing. His dick was just going purple. Like, he lost all color in his body. He was just out. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's wild.
Wake up.
I've never heard of something like that. Yeah.
So when the police come, I leave his body right there. I leave his body and I get on. I get on 2 blocks. I get out of a blue recycling bin trash can, bro. I stood in that motherfucker like 30 minutes, waiting for my homies to come get me. I'm calling them. I'm telling them everything that's going on. The only thing that found me was a dog. Somebody's dog found me in the backyard, but the German Shepherd came back there. They put me in the car. I went down. But the cool thing about it, the police station was 2 blocks down. You feel me?
You guys didn't know that prior?
We didn't know that prior. We got set up on a bad lick by a couple of my homies. You feel me? And to this day, it's like, I hold myself accountable, because he wouldn't have been gone if I would have just took that, like, nigga, we ain't doing shit. Like, that's out, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and that's, like, he a grown man. You feel me? We all make our decisions, but we all accountable for each other, though, when it comes to shit like that, bro. Like, I know how this really go. I done seen this movie 1,000 times. You feel me? I really have as a kid growing up. Like I say, I done really, like, they don't get these movies out of nowhere, bro. These is real life stories that they putting on. They just changing the narrative. You feel me? I done really seen a lot. I done been through a lot. You feel me? In that situation right there, I done did too many times to let my personal own, just let it happen like that. I should have really been a man that day. You feel me? I was already trying to be a man, but I should have really been a man that day. Like, nigga, no. Because I would rather see him in a cage right now than going up to a cemetery every other week. You feel me? Laying down flowers, bro.
That's pretty dope that you point that out, man, because that's part of why we bring people in here to dissect that thought process that at 14 you're just going to go do it with no idea of consequences of what can happen to homeboy, and most importantly what you said, you don't have an identity strong enough yet to say we ain't doing it. You're 14, you're going with the flow, you're trying to get your name up at the same time. It's kind of hard to put your foot down. You got a bad feeling and stop something like that. And what happens? A lot of the youth go through it and they end up in the same situations. You know what I mean? So did homeboy? He passed.
Yep.
Old lady. What about the guard that
Old
you?
lady, he got hit. I ain't kill him. He got a couple of his limbs amputated.
That's some
the
shit.
Old lady, she was hit pretty bad. Got like caused like brain damage, paralysis to her like one side of her body. My homie got hit a couple times. He died on the scene. Well, I think they posted that died on the scene. They posted that revived in the hospital, and he posted that died from his abdominal wound, gunshot wound to the stomach.
Damn. So what'd you think when you heard that? Thinking that it was just a knee.
I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. Like, getting shot in the knee, I done see my uncles and shit get shot. You feel me? Like, not that.
Like a motherfucker ain't gonna react like that off a.
You ain't hitting the ground. You ain't talking about you can't see. You damn sure ain't calling my real name out loud like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Not on no gunshot wound to no knee. You feel me? And when I heard that, it was like it broke me down. It made me a kid again.
Yeah.
You feel me? It fucked me up when I got booked. And when I got booked, I ain't get no pictures, no obituary, none of that shit from none of that, not even a mention. You feel me? Why, I don't know. While I was going through juvenile hall, I was going through a mental breakdown. It was nights I couldn't sleep. It was weeks I couldn't sleep. I just kept on having flashbacks. I just kept on seeing the same thing every night. And it was that same day, certain moments, seeing the looks on his face, the bullets flying, you feel me? Like just the old lady, you feel me? Just all that shit, holding him in my arms was the most thing that's still sticking to my mind because it's like, damn, you feel me? And it's like, there's people that blame me for it. I blame myself, you feel me? But to hear another motherfucker blame me for some shit that I know what I did was right, you feel me? Even though what we did was wrong, I did everything I was supposed to do to the T. You feel me? I ain't blame none of this shit that happened on when I got booked, even though I was being told to, because the dead body can't speak. So if you want to beat the case, I told a nigga I'd rather take life in prison before I dishonor this nigga name. You don't do that type of shit when you out here in these streets, bro. Everybody claim that real shit, that all this true gangster shit is real shit that just not supposed to be done, bro. If you gonna stick this shit to the T, if you giving your life to this shit, this is what this is. It is, bro.
Yeah.
People really like change the bylaws to this shit every day, just like in prison. Certain Mexicans don't like how the way the Southern politics is moving, so they drop out. And they go join another PC gang that make it seem like they freedom riders. But y'all still doing the same shit.
Mm.
It's still the same shit, bro. Y'all not changing no cycle. Y'all just trying to be free. And it's not doing nothing, bro. On the real, so if you're gonna stick to it, stick to it. Don't get mad or don't get mad at the next motherfucker because you signed up for some shit that you wasn't ready for. You feel me? When I been caught life and I went to prison for 17 years and ended up with 44 years, bro. And I wasn't even tripping because I put myself in that situation. I forgot my release date. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I had to keep on fighting to get myself up out of there. I didn't blame nobody. I didn't do none of that because every decision I made. When I went and bought these shoes, I bought these shoes. You can't sit here and tell me none of that, bro. You can't sit here and be like, oh, you can't get mad when your family don't send you no money because they didn't put you in that situation, bro. When you turn a certain age, that cushion up under your ass get taken up under you, bro. It's snatched from up under you. You can't sit here and constantly be dependent on somebody else. You make your own choices in life, and I hold myself accountable for this shit that happened with my boy. You feel me? I shouldn't probably be as guilty as I do. because we both made the decision. He was ready for that. I wasn't ready for him to die though, because of some money. You feel me? I wasn't.
How old was he? Was
He
you
was
guys the same
19.
age? 19, kid too though, man. 19
Kid
years
too,
old.
bro. And it's plenty of my homeboys that went out like that. You feel me? All over some money or all because the situation is hard. Like, you feel me? Like, I ain't been out a whole year yet, bro. I ain't been out a whole year. You feel me? And
I know that.
shit, I ain't hit a lick yet. I ain't sold a stone.
That's right.
You feel me? I ain't lying to you, bro, because looking back in hindsight, that shit scares me now.
The lifestyle.
Not the lifestyle, just not being able to do for myself scares the shit out of me. I'm not worried about none of this shit out here because all this shit is temporary. The only thing that's permanent is death, because once it comes, it's coming, it's over. Everything else is temporary, bro, so I know I can get over the humps. I know I can get through life because I'd have been through shit that was much more worse than this. I had to sit inside a cell every day with nothing. You feel me? I don't want to say nothing, but nothing was in my control. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I would have still been sitting in there if a law didn't pass. You feel me? I still had 16 more years left. You feel me? By the grace of God, I'm right here. You feel me? I fucked off my release date plenty of times. Stabbing police, stabbing niggas for what? Because of my pride? Because a nigga looked at me a certain way, or because a nigga didn't go by a certain policy that niggas implemented before I was even born? Or because this nigga from a gang and I chose to bang the same, gang that's within this nigga gang. So now I gotta do something because he fucked up. You feel me? But that ain't doing nothing but taking me away from my family though. You feel me? Like, it was shit that wasn't exposed to me as a kid that scares the shit out of me now. Because if you would have told me that I would have to go, I would have went to prison and have to deal with half the shit I went through because somebody else's bullshit. You know how many times I had to go out on the yard and do something to somebody else because somebody else fucked up? Oh man, bro, this dude just went in debt. He owed the Nortes, man. Who gonna clean him up? Oh man, no, I just got a 115 last week. Shit, nigga, I just got out the whole nigga last week. What's the difference? I'm still ready to crash him. You feel me? It's the same shit. But because, people dummy situations down, you feel me? Or because they hold themselves to a certain standard, what they did 20 years ago, that shit supposed to mean something. No. All this shit is straightforward. All this shit is still in effect, bro. But people was changing this shit now. It's changing all the way. And now it's making it easier for a nigga like me because I done did what I done did. You feel me? I done did the prison bids. I done did all this gang shit. You feel me? You can't bring my name up on no shit. All my shit legit. And I did time for all of it. You feel me? I don't glorify that shit because half that shit I wish I could take back. You feel me? Because I'm not the only one that's suffering from that. My nigga family still hurt from that. Yeah. He ain't got no kids. He ain't got no memory but his name. You feel me? And it was a time where people told me to dishonor his name. You feel me? So it's shit like that. You feel me? Like, and I look at everything like I have to really sit there. Like, I'm going to tell you, the last few years in prison really changed me, bro. Why? Because when COVID hit, I was in a full-blown relationship with this girl that I've been dating since I was in junior high. And she died from COVID out of nowhere.
Young, too?
That's crazy.
Young. She died from COVID, bro. She died from COVID. My brother died in a car accident probably like 4 months after that. And then my daddy died on Mother's Day.
Sorry to hear that, man. That is a lot of trauma back to back to back.
2 years, like a year and a half before that, my uncle got killed. My day one. My uncle I got tattooed on me. Shattered my world. Shot him in the head. That fucked me up. That was my first year in prison. That fucked me up. A few years later, COVID come. Fuck, my girlfriend just died out of nowhere. Then, like I say, my brother died. Then my daddy died. Then I catch 44 years in prison. And I lost everything.
You were sentenced while you're doing your bid. You catch 44 years.
Yeah, I went in for 17, and I'm catching 44 years of life.
Okay, we definitely need to jump into that. Let's take it to the 14. How did that whole situation go down as far as you being sentenced, and then we'll lead it up to that because that's insane to hear something like that.
With that, I was going through a lot mentally. You feel me? So they had to give me I got a paralegal. You feel me? I had a social services worker. You feel me? That they hired through DJJ. Department of Juvenile Justice. I had a lawyer from them. You feel me? Like, they was helping me out. They tried to give me 126 years with 3 life sentences. Damn. You feel me? But because I was still a juvenile, I had to go through I had to fight my fitness.
Okay.
You feel me? Whether it deem I was, you feel me, mature enough to know what I was doing during the acts of those crimes, or if I wasn't. You feel me? So I beat my fitness. I was HRO for a while. I was high risk offender for a while. They made me take a psyche eval. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And once they really seen that I was really like fucked up mentally from it, and that I really wasn't like, I wasn't playing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Certain dudes really go through that shit with each other. I was really like waking up screaming, bro. I was waking up screaming this nigga name. I was waking up pissing on myself. It was nice I couldn't sleep. You feel me? I wouldn't talk. You feel me? The only thing I was doing, I was just fighting. That's the only thing I can do. That's the only way I felt like I could just release some anger, bro. They kept on trying to make me talk to people. I don't want to talk. There's nothing we could talk about. I don't feel like you can relate to me. What the hell can I talk to you about? Oh, we're talking out gonna help you. That's not gonna do shit. It's gonna make me keep on reliving them same moments. And you not telling me shit to help me. I can understand if you telling me some shit. No, so how do you feel today? No, I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. I don't want to keep doing that. But it's like over the time, I really had to talk to somebody because I wasn't doing nothing but killing myself. All them times up in there fighting, all them times up in there picking up a knife, stabbing people just because I just said fuck it. That wasn't because it was fuck it. It's because I was really mad at myself. It was something really going on, bro. Yeah. It was something I was running from. It was a deeper problem that I was really running from, bro. Like I was having battles within myself, and I didn't really learn that until I was about 26. I had to really like sit there, had to sit down. I was doing a shoe term. I was a Pelican-based shoe. Sitting in there, I'm like, damn.
I didn't even know that. Okay. Damn. Yeah.
You feel me? I was sitting in a Pelican-based shoe. You feel me? I was doing 2 years in the shoe. No matter of fact, I did a year in the shoe. Did 2 years in Tehachapi shoe prior before that. But I was sitting in Pelican Bay shoe, and I just woke up. I woke up one morning. I'm like, damn, bro, what the fuck is you doing? What the fuck is you doing? Like, nigga, you done touched all these fucking prisons, bro. You done missed out on all your juvenile years. Like, I ain't had no visit when I was in prison. But one visit, bro, that was a 30-minute visit. That was the only visit I got throughout the whole time I was in prison, bro. You feel me? And it was just like, damn. Like, what's the problem? Like, every time I call, like, you feel me? Like, my brother, I call him, like, man, what's going on, bro? Like, what you doing? I'm crashing out. I'll tell him some bullshit, but I'm crashing out. Emotionally, though. Because it's like, it's shit that was just weighing on me that I couldn't really fix. You feel me? Like, I couldn't fix that shit. I couldn't fix my thoughts. I couldn't get this burden of guilt up off my chest. And that's the only, and I promise you, when I really sat down in that cell and I talked to God and I told him, man, if you release this burden up off my chest, I promise you I'll be good. If you give me one more shot, I promise you I'll be straight. I just need to help. I just needed him to help me find some peace within myself, because it was just that one time in my life where I fucked up, where I feel like I fucked up my life. I miss my homie. And I feel like if that right there would never happen, I would have been able to do probably something different. Not as much, because the route that I was going, I probably would have been dead. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah. It would have gave me some more memories with my family, though. That's what I'm getting at. You feel me? Because I don't have no memories with my granddad no more. That's who I call my daddy. That's the one I seen wake up, go to work, come back home, provide for his family. You feel me? Like, that's who I seen. You feel me? My granddad, yeah, but my daddy, though, like, picked me up, take me with him, man, showed me what I had to do. He taught me how to cut grass. He taught me how to drive.
Granddad did all this.
Granddad taught me all that.
What was his sentiments? What was his feelings when you're going through this case at 14 years old?
Right? He had no feelings.
He didn't hit you up? You guys didn't communicate, nothing like that?
Hell no. My Papa Joe ain't had no feelings. Hey, what's up? Where you at?
Yeah.
You good? You almost home? Yeah, I'm almost home, Daddy. lying like a motherfucker.
Do you think it was because he had that old school mentality where it's just like get tough,
It's just
deal with it?
That's just who Papa Joe was, though. He don't talk too much. He done seen a lot. He did a lot. Like, this stuff about him, I still don't even know.
Really? Okay.
You feel me? Like,
but it's good that it sounds like he had an impact in your life, man.
no,
A
he had
positive impact.
a
Grandpa
real,
had a
real
grand,
impact
you know,
on my life,
yep.
man. It just with him, it was just he just straightforward, bro. It wasn't no detailed talks. The only thing the detailed talk you gonna get with him about, man, is getting on the roads because he was a truck driver. So he like to talk about that interstate. Talk about driving and traveling and where he done been. You feel me? But other than that, though, it wasn't no, what's up, Dad? Like, man, what's up? How you doing? You feeling all right? Like, man, how they treating you in there? Like, it was like, what's up? Where they got you at now? Oh, I'm in Corcoran, or I'm in Folsom, or I'm High Desert, Susanville.
Damn, so you've been everywhere in the prison. We'll get into it. I just really want to just kind of set up what happens after YA, during YA, not even during, right? Like that, like, but just kind of like, damn, you would think that I throw that out there enough. Sometimes that first one, especially landing YA first bid, that'll be enough.
Right.
And you probably did years because I don't send people to YA to do 8 months for the most part,
4 years.
How so for all that, did you know you were gonna get sentenced to that type of time, or did you think you were washed up at 14?
No, because I kept fighting my case, right? So I kept fighting my case, and once they told me I beat my fitness, I wasn't getting a life sentence no more.
You knew already, okay.
You feel me? I knew I wasn't getting a life sentence no more, but now they was talking about getting juvenile life. They talking about 10 years. Nigga, I'm not taking no 10 years. I done already if I done already beat life, you feel me? And y'all talking about 10 years, I know I can get this lower. You feel me? And it was like, it was just something I had to do. And the only thing that was really sticking me was the shooting part. You feel me? And it was like, I wouldn't be able to beat that case without that shooting part because it was like a act of self-defense. Because if he would have never kept firing at us, I would have never shot him back, bro. We would have kept running.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it was like, hey, that gun was only permitted to be used inside that store if you were a threat. You feel me? If you were up under some possible danger. We were no longer in danger because we were fleeing the scene. You feel me? There ain't no self-defense law in California, but that was a justifiable moment for me.
Yeah.
You feel me? That was a justifiable shooting on my behalf. Because now that I was no longer no threat for you, I have to protect myself now. You feel me? Because, like I said, I wasn't shooting at you no more. Matter of fact, I never even shot at you. You feel me? Excuse me, I never even shot at dude. You feel me? He shot at us. So now that I'm fleeing away, because I didn't even get a good picture of dude when he first started shooting. All I seen was just the bullets coming fly, so I had to duck low. You feel me? And I'm like this, like, and the building is small, bro. Like, that shit's smaller than this. You feel me? It was like a cutoff. It'd be a thing right here. You feel me? We come in, jump over, go around the back, bro, and it was in. But it was like, I was unaware there was two real good buildings where you could just walk through. You feel me? Like I said, I ain't getting no good enough look at the dude, so he started shooting. It was like, I just turned around. You feel me? The first time we swapped shots was when we was outside. You feel me? And they kept on replaying the tape. And the judge felt like that was a deemed the righteous shooting for me. And that's what really broke my sentence down. You feel me? Because now they took my murders off. You feel me? They took the murders off of me, and they just stuck me with the robberies. You feel me? So they gave me what, 6 years for robbery. I did 3.5 years. Got out of juvenile board.
14, so you got out about 17 and some change?
I got out when I was 17 and about 17 years. I was 17 years old, but probably like 10 months because I got out right before my 18th birthday, and I went right back after my 18th birthday.
So why wasn't it like, because what we hear from YA is like, yo, it's active. YA is an active ass spot. Yeah. And so your experience didn't, like what T says, it didn't really change you.
That's what I was already doing on the streets. You just brought me closer to it. I can't run from it. I can't go get active on the enemies across the street and then come back over here and hide. I gotta see these niggas every day. You feel me? And then it's like when you young, you gotta name a pole, bro. You ain't finna be out here getting with the shit and then go up here and bitch up. Nah, nigga. Yeah. Run that. Gimlissy Park, we over here, bro. Like, you wanna bang that shit over there, this Gimlissy Park over here, bro. So every time you step out, you better get ready to feel this shit, bro. Cause I'm dying for this. I already made my bed for it, bro. On the real, and at that time, shit, I'm already looking at life. I'm dying for this. On the real, that's just what that is.
You know what? I'm curious. Did it take you a little bit to kind of to like know what the get down was in YA? Like know how they were doing it?
Not really, cause shit, it was just fighting, bro. That's all it was.
So just
it wasn't no cards
it.
like how the way it is in prison. It wasn't no, oh, you get up here. You feel me? Serenios run different than blacks, but I'm a Crip, and I'm from the bottoms, bro. Like I don't give a fuck about nothing down here. I'm on my own. You feel me? So I'm not looking to hang out or you feel me, co-align with some people. I'm pushing by myself. You feel me? And at that time, that's just what it was. Like if you bang on me, I'm from 4 Trey gangsters. You feel me? Ain't no I'm from 4 Trey gangsters. Where you from? I ain't even tripping on you. But if you from over here, I'm on your ass.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like other than that though, it's just steady squabbling, bro. Like the only time it was like hectic is when it's races against each other. You feel me? Like one dude get packed out. He got other dudes that fuck with him. You feel me? What they call rhyme flies. You feel me? Like that's his comrade. So if I catch you slipping and Yak your boy, he gonna get up with me.
They gotta catch it.
You feel me? But it's other dudes that fuck with Yak that's gonna want. Oh, you done got out on my boy. I want that too. You feel me? Just nothing but a bunch of fighting, bro.
So one fight will lead to 10 other fights.
Yeah,
10 other fights. But once it's blacks and Mexicans go against each other, and once feet is involved, you feel me? It's an uproar. You can squabble all day, but once you start putting feet on each other, or you diss like up in there, you diss a Cerrillo, you feel me? You diss a Crips or whatever, it's on site. You feel me? Well, I don't want to say you can say fuck Crips, fuck Bloods, whatever, but that's gonna be on site, but just on certain Crips and certain Bloods. Now, if you just say nigga fuck niggas, you feel me? Then everybody gonna be on your ass, but because you pressing that type of time, oh that's what you want to be on, so every nigga gonna dig in your ass. That's active. You feel me? Like. But that shit wasn't nothing though. You feel me? Just like going to school, bro. Like going to school. Oh, you see your boy over there? What's up? You finna get down. You just ain't going to the dean's office. You finna go to that cell and wake up and do it again the next day until your time is up.
That's fucking crazy.
Did you see anybody that maybe wasn't able to handle it as well as you?
Plenty of people.
They just didn't make the cut. They didn't.
They never do, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. People be out here faking that shit because you can put on. It's the image. You feel me? But when it's time you get to it, a lot of niggas don't even know how to wipe their ass correctly, bro. That's on the game. A lot of niggas don't know how to. It's easy. You not really pressed or forced to do shit. When your number called, do what you do. Back that shit that you be talking about. That's all it is. Niggas be breaking because they be missing something. It's either got something to do with a female, it's something materialistic, or their heart really wasn't in it. And that's the main factor. Their heart really wasn't in it. Because if it was really in it, all the other shit wouldn't even matter. You would be able to withstand this pressure. You feel me? You'd be able to put the world on your shoulders. Ain't be able to care how heavy this motherfucker is. You feel me? I've been doing this shit for the last 16 years of my life. You feel me? It ain't getting no easier, but it's getting better though because I'm learning how to deal with it. I'm not letting it overcome me, and I'm not being overwhelmed by it. You feel me? It's only gonna become a challenge if you let it. You feel me? You ain't gotta make this shit a race. Just do it at your pace. You feel me? And people tend to fuck that up. People tend to try to catch up and live other niggas' lifestyle. You can't be saying, oh, nigga, I'm a troop or I'm a gangster. As soon as you land in that cell, nigga, you don't know how to fight now. You don't know where you from. Nigga, it's, shit, fuck them. Shit, I'll run with y'all if y'all want me to. Nah, bro. Stand on that, bro.
Yeah.
But
So now you go to YA, and rather than learning what people would say a lesson is, you learn more game that you came in with, which is fucking crazy.
I learned how to fight, and I want to apply that shit full throttle when I got out, and I want to show niggas that I came out on top.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that was. I want to show that shit didn't break me. I'm going through something. I got a mask on right now. You feel me? That's to myself though. That's behind the camera, but in front of the camera though, it's here. Nigga, I did that, and I'm back out here. You feel me? But it's all a process. It's all I'm still growing. You feel me? I'm learning from it now.
Of course, yeah.
You feel me? I learned from it now because I see that all that shit, it made me who I am, but I could have did that shit better. That was all that time that I was just recklessly fighting, I could have really took my time to really get like some real degrees up under my belt. From when I got up out here. I got my high school diploma. I got certain trades and shit that I could use, but that's not something I truly want to do with myself.
Yeah.
In the YA, since you're a minor, they never made you take any classes or anything like that?
I took janitorial classes. That's why I was able to get out here and do my janitorial shit the way I was doing when I first came home. You feel me? I had got the network cable specialist, up under fiber optics and telecommunications. I got all that. I got
was that in YA or in prison?
all that in YA.
YA.
I ain't
So
get
YA
shit in
had
prison.
programs then.
YA.
Yeah, hell yeah. I got all that shit in prison. I got certified to do all that in prison, bro. All that.
You were
Okay.
still doing it under 18, which is crazy. Under 18,
Yeah,
getting certs
they're
and shit
giving
like
you
that.
skills like that.
Yep. They give you trades. You feel me?
So you do your 4 years in YA, you get out, you now have some type of skills, right?
Yeah.
Because they're kind of you're young. I'm assuming they have to make you go to high school. You got to go
They ain't gotta make you do shit, but I got out, bro. I got out. They put me on a bracelet. They put me on an ankle bracelet.
ankle monitor. Okay.
You feel me? I had to check in with my PO every Friday. You feel me? One of my stipulations was that I had to go to high school. I wasn't doing that, bro. Hell no, nigga. I'm fresh out, nigga. I've looked at myself like a grown ass man. That was dead time. Fuck, I look like in the school setting that I was just in. Getting out of going to a real high school.
They can't handle
I'm
you.
going back to
I
jail,
know.
bro.
Yeah, they cannot
Like,
handle you. Yeah.
It ain't gonna work. So I didn't do that, man. I came home, man. I came home like I never left. Back outside, gangbanging, even with a bracelet on, bro. Like I
And
never
probably even worse, because now you done been through more shit.
I-
Your average gang member hasn't taken 10 fades in a day. They ain't used to the aggression. They ain't,
hell no.
which also sets you up, unfortunately, for situations where you just gonna get busted, violations, and
And yeah, and you're right, bro, because I never applied none of this shit that I was supposed to learn in there when I got out, bro. You feel me? Like, all the shit that I did or I said I was going to do, that shit in one ear and out the window. Like,
you had those thoughts. What was one that rang out while you were in YA where you're like, I'm gonna do this when I
One thought, I said that I wasn't going to carry a pistol. You feel me?
Okay.
I said I wasn't going to carry a pistol as much. You feel me? And I was gonna try to like keep myself from being on the light, like being out there so much. I'm like, two things I'm gonna do just to give myself longevity, at least until I get off this bracelet.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do. And I got out, man. First place I went to was the set. All that shit went out the window.
Damn.
I started seeing old people that I ain't seen in a few years that I ain't talked to. You feel me? Like I said, like I still lived in the hood. Like I still live there right now, bro. Like and it was like I never left.
Do you think that anything at that time could have changed the trajectory? Fresh out of YA would have been a more stable home. Mom's more involved. Not sure if she wasn't or not, but you know what I mean. What do you
I'm
think?
gonna keep it
anything?
real with you, bro. The place where I was living at that time, if I would have came home to a more like you said, a better household, you feel me, like a more
Structure
stable,
or something.
yeah, some
you know?
more structure, like a real stable foundation. You feel me? I think I would have had some longevity out here, and I'm gonna keep it all the way real. If I would have had a motherfucker on my ass, you feel me? Like if I really had somebody over, like nigga, you going this way? I don't know for what you talking about. Like even though I should have needed that, but at that time, because I was 17, bro, I needed that. I needed a father, bro.
Correct.
You feel me? I needed a father. Period, point blank. Ain't no getting around that. You feel me? I needed a father figure. I needed a real father figure. Like, nigga, I get out of line. I ain't never had no older nigga whip my ass. If an older nigga would have been trying to touch me, nigga, I would shoot the shit out of you, bro. On the real. But if I would have had a real father figure, like the only person I probably never stepped to out of all the niggas that my mom that fuck with is my stepdad right now, my pops. That's the only nigga I ain't never stepped to because he done been there and he actually showed me, you feel me, and he done did the shit out here in these streets, you feel me, that can be like, all right, be real. Cause he not telling me some bullshit, bro.
Yeah,
everything that I've been out here doing, he did this shit 10 times over. You feel me? So it's like, I can listen to him. You feel me? I'm not finna listen to no nigga I don't respect. Because you can't tell me how to take no steps in my shoes, you feel me, if you ain't did half the shit I done been through, bro. You can't tell me which way to go if you don't even know how it feels to be in my shoes, bro. You don't know how to feel to make none of my decisions, bro. You don't know what I was up against.
You need somebody credible, and that
for real,
you know,
because it's like you can't tell me how to go up in here with a suit and tie, and because I have a background, you ain't gonna tell me how to get around that way. You feel me? I didn't actually I didn't had a person that just thought it was all cool, all glamour because they seen me, thought it was cool. Oh, I can help you get you a job and all that. But now I talk about my background. Oh, I can't help you with that. But now I done hooked up with some people at a reentry hub. You feel me? They didn't gave me a form and told me that you don't have to disclose your background if you don't want to. You feel me? But because they seem I could probably be an easy lick for them, or I could probably do something for them that could help benefit them, that they can use me, but they can't really help me get me in the door, but they can help me they can help me up their platform though. That's fucked up, bro. How can you try to use me, but you don't want to really help me though? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's fucked up.
It's a cold formula right there.
So you know.
So you're fresh out now. You go back to the streets. You wish you had that figure, that father figure that could guide you the right way. What led you to how long were you out? Like just a few
4
months.
months.
What
4 months?
4 fucking
4
months,
months.
right?
That's wild.
I was out 4 months, bro.
So 18 still. That
Right.
same age you
Man.
damn near got out.
Hell
Say
yeah.
you go back in the same.
And now are you thinking too, like I'm 18, so anything I do is gonna be adult, like it's an adult case. Like this is it's official.
I turned 18. I'm 18. That's it. Wasn't no I'm 18. Oh, I'm going to the county jail. I'm 18. I'm 18. It was another day, bro.
So what led to your sentence that eventually turned to 44 years?
Oh shit. The first case I caught, I had stabbed somebody in prison.
What led you to get
Even the big prison sentence.
into the big
Oh
prison
shit!
sentence?
I was just for murder.
This is the same being released at 18?
Yeah.
You caught that 4 months, that same one?
that
I
4
figured a
months.
violation in between first.
I caught that. I caught that a month after my 18th birthday.
The violation.
No, that murder.
Month after 18th
I ain't never
birthday.
get no. I ain't getting no violation.
No time for it. You just went straight to.
I got out, caught a double murder. I got released for it. I got a DA reject. They gave me a violation. I did that violation because because I got booked.
They put a hold on you, whatever.
You feel me? But I didn't get no violation. They let me go, and they came back and booked me immediately. Probably like 3 weeks later, they booked me. While I was in prison, same little situation, man. A little situation took place with some of my homies or whatever the case may be. I ain't fold, you feel me? One nigga did, you feel me? He told everything, you feel me? But while I was in, though, I was wilding, bro. I started off in Wasco State Prison in 2015. 8 months in, I ended up going to. Damn, where the fuck I go? I went to Tehachapi. I went to the Hole, and from there I went to High Desert. I was in High Desert Hole. I went to I hit their main line. I got emergency transferred to Tehachapi Shoe. I stayed in Tehachapi Shoe for like a year. For like a year.
All level 4.
Yep.
Do you think that the reason why you may have jumped carried out those situations or jumped into it because you were already seasoned from YA? And you know what they say, when the dudes are YA,
that's what they say, bro. You know? It was just my mentality, bro. I was just like, fuck it. Like, nigga, like, who need what? Who need to get tightened up? It's my specialty. That's what I do.
So when you get sentenced, though, for the prison term, you outright got sentenced to what was the sentence?
It was I got 17 years.
17 years. So you weren't even tripping on catching anything else. You thought that was an eternity probably at that age, no?
At that time, when I took that time, when I was like 20, yeah, I was like
by the time
20.
you're said and done, fighting the case,
like
doing all that.
21. Yeah, I hit the pen when I was 21 years old.
Yeah. 21.
No, I hit the pen when I was 20. Yeah, I hit the pen when I was 20 because I only fought that case for like 2.5 years. Yeah, I was damn near. I turned 21 in the pen. I turned 21 on Wasco. So it wasn't like when I got in there, bro. It just was what it was. Like my pops wrote me. My pops wrote me that first letter and told me like, man, don't take that YA mentality into the pen. Because I was already in the county jail treating that shit like it was YA. Like, nigga, you want that, you can get that. Nigga, we can do this shit all season. I wouldn't give a fuck about an off season on the game. Nigga, you could be asleep, I'm waking you up. Period. I'm a little nigga, but on the game, we gonna get this though. But that shit was just like, it was a way to, I want to say vent for me, shit. That's a way for me to cope with my situation because of the simple fact. You call home, bro, they don't really want to talk to you over that phone like that because, nigga, you should be there.
True.
You feel me? You should be there. You feel me?
I like what you said. You said this earlier. It's basically like when we go to the pen, we're fucking up, not them. Why do we put responsibility on them for shit
real.
that you do. And you mentioned that, and that's important to highlight that. You know, sometimes you just got to do what you have to do because you ultimately made those decisions. You know what I mean? You can't do something and then count on the next person to do X,
Correct
Y,
your
and Z.
fuck ups. Like, nah, man.
Yeah.
It's like shit. It was a point in time in my life, bro. Like, I didn't give a fuck. Like, nigga, I ain't give a fuck. I ain't got a right. I don't need shit. I'd rather just thug. Because I know for a fact, as long as I keep thugging, it's all on however long I'ma keep thugging.
Okay.
You feel me? It ain't on them who gonna give out on me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it's gonna come to a point in time they're gonna be like, man, I can't support you no more, bro. I can't do this no more. So it's like I'd rather take on this shit by myself. You feel me? But if I need you and I know who I can call, man, bro, I need you. You feel me? That's it. You sure? Yeah, I'm good, bro. I just need something to get me over. I'm gonna find a way. You feel me? Because I had to. Because I had to learn from everybody else's situation that was around me. You feel me? Like I said, I was already in for a long amount of time, bro. And I seen how this nigga done been down 20 years and he ain't got shit.
Yeah.
I'm seeing how the way this nigga only been down a year and he ain't got shit. It's because the bridges they burn. You feel me? Just the way they fuck over people, bro. The shit that you do out here still carries on when you gone, bro. Like a person gone. Like I say, I'm not finna dishonor my nigga name. You feel me? Because I wouldn't want him to do that to me. I'm not finna fuck over you because I wouldn't want you to fuck over me. I never know what I might need you for. You feel me? Not looking at it that type of aspect, but if it's like if we got this type of relationship, you feel me? I would need you. Hey man, hey, you can put me on with something, bro. Like I need your help, bro. Like I'm trying to really like elevate my podcast game. I need you to help me with something, bro. Like can you give me some tips on something? Or because I probably got at you sideways one day, you feel me, on some bullshit, you probably like, man, fuck you. Just because of your attitude, though. You feel me? Just simple shit like that. It's the simplicity and things that motherfuckers don't pay attention to. It's always the littlest shit that can have the most greatest value. You feel me? Like a mustard seed. You feel me? It grows into a big ass plant. You feel me? It's just, man, it's gotta learn. I had to really learn from everybody around me, bro. I really did.
Usually people have like these hobbies that they have going on. And if I'm getting it right, you weren't someone that was like writing a journal, you weren't reading shit. You were just literally thugging it out, like you said.
I ain't gonna lie to you, like I wrote in a journal as far as like, bam, today I wanna crash out. I already had a journal like that. Like today I feel like I'm crashing out because I can't sleep, constant memories. I just put it on I put it like on a notepad. I had a counselor named Miss Marshall when I was in YA. She gave me a composition book. It's like I got them in my car right now. You feel me? And I write on there like, what's the reason? And I put a bullet point, crashing out. Why? My emotions. And it'd be what's up with your emotions? It's guilt. What's the guilt? And I put the date. You feel me? And then
Same date? It goes always back to that same date?
And I just break it down as to why I'm having that shit. It's only one thing that really bothered me, bro. Like, literally, there's only one thing that really bothered me. Everything else, I done got over it already.
It's crazy because the emotional intelligence that you had was very high. You knew what you were feeling. You knew the reasons as to what was happening. And even then, you said it yourself, you still weren't even willing to speak to somebody about it. When you know that maybe this could be the option, this could help me out, but you still said, nah, fuck that.
No, I never felt comfortable with telling somebody how I was truly feeling at that time because I didn't, like I said, I grew up in a household where certain things you say will come back and bite you in your ass, bro. You can't tell everybody how you feel. You can't. They're gonna use it like a whip. They're gonna hit you with that motherfucker every time. As soon as they get mad or as soon as something comes that they don't like. Not necessarily saying that when it came with a therapist, but it's like just didn't feel comfortable at that time as a young man at that time. Telling my problem was deeply like bothering me to her. You feel me? Or to anybody. Because at that time, who I was. You feel me? Like my image didn't match them feelings.
Right.
You feel me? So it was like, you're not finna look at me as no sissy, bitch. I'm not telling you this. Like, you keep that to you. I have to keep myself. I just bought that shit up.
Yeah.
But my actions was crashing me out, though, man. I kept on catching time. I kept on pushing my parole board date back. You feel me? Every time I came home, every time I called home, it was like, when you coming home? I got to keep on lying. And I don't like lying, but it was like, man, like, shit, man. I'll be home soon. You feel me? Like, keep it a surprise, you feel me? And I ain't gonna lie to you, shit. I lost track of my release date. after that first stick and I got into it with the police and I had to slam on him. It was like that fucked it up.
You know what pops into my head though is while you're sitting in reception, I know normally you start meeting a lot of heads, people that are just got sentenced or some dudes that been there forever and they're getting transferred around. Did anybody tell you like, hey, you just got sentenced to 17? How are you gonna carry out your journey right now? How are
Hell
you
no.
going?
Prison ain't the same, bro. It's not. When I went to prison, hell no. It's hell no, bro. Motherfuckers in there is really on some self-preservation type shit, bro. Like, they are not giving out no tools or guidance because they feel like this new era of people that are coming to prison feel like they know everything. They feel like they can't be told nothing. So when they do try to drop some gems on certain people, they feel like they not really getting they bang for their buck. It's like they wasting their words. You feel me? Like I feel like you only got 10,000 words in a day. Use them motherfuckers wisely. If you don't feel like you want to speak to them, don't. Because now, like I said, my pops wrote me and told me, look, man, I'm only gonna tell you this once. Don't carry that YA shit on into that prison shit. Niggas end your life. It's not about blue and red. It's more about just the color of people's skin in there. The politics are different. And the shit that you do in there will get you hurt. So watch your ass. That was one time he told me only. When I actually hit the yard, I was in the cell with one of my homies. I just left that nigga from around the corner. But this nigga, he ain't tell me shit. This is my older homie. Watch, as soon as he see me, he walk in there, Lil Robert, oh, what's up? You see it, nigga, what's the deal? But he ain't lace me about shit about prison, bro. He ain't lace me
That's kind of
shit.
crazy, man. I found that like, man.
I ain't get laced when I got to prison.
And then you're young, and I know you small, right? So I'm sure somebody would have taken you under the wing, or I'm not saying you would have let, you probably would have been like, nah, I'm cool.
No real shit. Like I'm not gonna bullshit you, bro. Like when you get to it, like when I got there, it was a new experience for me. So I was looking around like, damn, this is what this is.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like this is first hit the yard. You feel me? Like, oh shit, nigga, this the pen. Like, oh, these like some average niggas. You feel me? Like, man, this shit ain't nothing. Get in there, then when certain shit hit the fan, they be like, oh, this shit really do get real. Mm-hmm. But when I got there, all the nigga did was show me what side of the day room was ours and what phones we could use and what the shower was. Nigga ain't tell me, oh, nigga, you can't do this, you can't do that. Nigga, you get caught doing this, they gonna bust on you, nigga. I ain't getting none of that. I learned all that along the way.
The hard way.
But at the end of the day, like I said, I know a lot of this shit from the streets, from the niggas I grew up around. You feel me? Like my generation of niggas is like, I'm the youngest pup up out of all of them. You feel me? And the shit that like I said, I didn't ask questions. You feel me? So it was just more being observant. And you know right from wrong, bro. You feel me? Even like when you were a kid, they tell you don't snitch, don't do this, don't do that. Like, you feel me? Just as long as you mind your own, you good. And you feel me? And that's what a lot of niggas tend to fuck up at. It's like niggas tend to stray from that straight line that they supposed to be on. Niggas like indulging in certain shit. Niggas like keeping up with other niggas. Niggas like backbiting. You feel me? Niggas like being on the forefront, but ain't really got the balls to be on the forefront. And this would get niggas crashed. You feel me? And I'm thankful that I ain't have to have it happen to me. You feel me? I was never no victim. You feel me? I'd have been packed out probably, but I ain't never been nigga put me in the hospital though. You feel me? I done put shit in the hospital. You feel me? But nah, hell no, bro. Prison was just different. And it's different now because, like I say, these drugs play a major factor in prison now. Everybody want to get high now just to escape their reality, bro. Ain't no, man, it's like blacks used to be feared in prison, but it's more now. You got the whites that's the most deadliest because they gonna stab you. You got the Mexicans that's the most structured, and the Crips, they gonna go when they need to. You feel me? There's not no unity thing. You got more unity within the Serenos and the Nortes and shit, that's it. The Bulldogs don't be able to walk no line with us. You feel me? So it's like now the Nortes and the Serenos, they got like a little thing going on. They play handball and eat spreads together now. That blows my motherfucking mind. You feel me? But
you were doing time way before any of that stuff.
Yeah, you feel me? Then these niggas just start, like, it's just weird, bro. And it's like, hey, if that's what motherfuckers doing, it just makes it easier for a nigga like me to get the fuck up out the way. Because that's not my era game back, and that's not what I came into. So if y'all gonna change the way for it to be watered down, I'd rather work 2 jobs and go home. I'm moving. I'd rather do it like that. You feel me? I could spend my time doing here. Like, I really learned my purpose, bro. Like, it was a time where I really didn't know myself. You feel me? It was a time I used to hate myself. On the gang, it was a time when I used to really think to myself, I'd rather my nigga be here and I be dead. You feel me? It really was times I used to feel like that, but then it's like, hey, I can't change that situation. All I can do is just let him live through me now. You feel me? There's nothing I can do to change that. You feel me? This ain't no movie. It's real life. You feel me? All I can do is try to keep in contact with his family as much as I could, make sure I go and see him, keep his name alive, you feel me? And that's it. You feel me? Ain't nothing else that I can possibly do to change that day. You feel me? But one thing I gotta do is live for me too, though. You feel me? I can't
100%.
keep on holding on to the past because that shit be breaking me down. It do. That shit make me cry at times. You feel me? Like, I don't let it be exposed, but I cry sometimes. That shit hurt. Everything that I went through when I was a kid, you feel me? I lost all that shit. You feel me? I still don't know none of my brothers like that. I still ain't seen my brother Nice, and he been gone since 99. But I talk to him every day on the phone. That's crazy as hell. You feel me? Like, I still ain't seen none of my little brothers sisters on my daddy's side. But I talk to him over the phone, though.
Are they? I know you said one of them isn't local, but are they?
Yeah, one of them ain't local. One of them is. You feel me? But I don't talk to him because he got personal demons. My other little brothers and sisters, they stay in Arizona.
Okay.
You feel me? But it's just our timing.
Let me ask you something. Because from what I recall, you have kids, no?
Yeah, I got two little daughters, stepdaughters.
When did you have these kids?
No, I got stepdaughters. I ain't got two
stepdaughters.
kids of my own. I got stepdaughters.
Okay.
Though. I take care of them like they my own.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
That's right. Yeah.
They cool. You feel me? And that's another thing, too. Like, I hear a lot of niggas in prison say they want to be out here with these kids, but they always want to blame the baby mamas for they want to be with their kids. Nigga, if I don't know these kids from a can of paint, but if I can help take care of them, nigga, why can't you?
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be, because I have a personal feelings towards the baby mama is the reason why I don't do for my kid. That ain't got nothing to do with it, bro. Just have a conversation with the mother and tell her that you just want to have personal time with your child on certain days. If she don't want to let you fuck with her all day, shit. It ain't like niggas really be there no way, bro. I see it. There's certain niggas that do it, but since I've been home, I see this shit every day. Nigga make an excuse and just hurry up and have a reason to leave. And stick the bitch with the bill. That shit don't be cool. And the reason why I do it, the reason why I like being there for like kids and even kids that I don't know, you feel me, I don't have no relationship with, is because I done had that. You feel me?
Yeah,
and just a male figure in any little kid's life that don't have one goes a long way.
Yeah.
You feel me? And
You said that, bro. You said it, like the importance. If you would have had somebody, it could have made the whole fucking difference.
On the real, just like my homie kids or like my close homeboys, like they kids, I try to make them my godchildren, be there for them as much as I can. So I make sure that when I got that type of bond, just like with my homies and they kids, I make sure I keep myself straight. You feel me? Because it's probably going to be a time when they need me, and I probably got to be there for their kids. You feel me? It's just a full circle because it was times where I needed them. You feel me? So I want to make sure that while I'm out here and every decision I make, it keep me out here. You feel me? Yeah. It's this shit deeper than the surface, and it's like, y'all been here for me. That's why I make sure, even if I don't get paid, I'm going to be here. Because when I needed y'all was here for me. When I first got out, I was only making $200 a week. That shit ain't nothing when you got bills and when you fresh out. That shit ain't nothing. I ain't get no job until I was like 6 months out. You feel me? And I'm still working. I'm still coming here. You feel me? And I appreciate everything that come through this motherfucker. It's right here. People take advantage of this shit and just kick this shit to the side, but this is something that's going to always be right here, bro. I never knew this was right here, and I stayed right down the street.
Yeah,
the only thing I knew that was right here was that conservation course. You feel me?
On the corner.
I didn't even know this was right here. If I would know this right here when I was a kid, I probably would have been coming here. You feel me? But I didn't. I didn't take the time to really search, I guess, or look deep into it.
Well, shit, that's why you're part of this too. Like, and you're doing it yourself. You know, we started this podcast to be able to mentor people and be able to get to people, even though they don't know our building. At least they'll know our channel. At least they'll see us on TikTok, Instagram, whatever. And you'll be able to express your stories and tell them, you know, hopefully provide some guidance through it. Even now, even today, even the youngsters in here today, I'm sure we're all learning something today, and we appreciate you sharing that story. But one thing I do want to talk about too, because you were already struggling with the demons mental health wise, right? Now, when you go, you had experience in the shoe as well, right? Mm-hmm. Was that a whole new experience for you too? Now that you're already isolated, but now you're officially isolated.
Like being in a hole, I did like majority of my wide time I was by myself. So when they just it ain't nothing but taking your yard from you. You just sit in the cell. You feel me? You come out for a shower, but majority you just stuck in that cell. You allowed to have certain appliances in the shoe, such as a TV, a CD player with an adapter. You feel me? You allowed to have photos and things like that, so that'll help you get to your time. But once it ain't nothing on TV and the lights is out, you left with your thoughts. You feel me? You left to think about the future, think about the now, think about what you could have changed. It's just a constant thoughts, bro. And it's like what helped me get through it. It was that I just had to keep on fighting, bro. Like I had to keep, because I knew I've been through something way worse than what I was actually going through inside that cell. You feel me? Like mentally. So it was like I had to keep on telling myself this ain't nothing but just thoughts. You feel me? I got to control my thoughts. I got to control my emotions. Because when I used to go to sleep at night, it used to fuck me up. I can't get up and go outside now. You feel me? All I can do is just walk to the front and the back of this cell. You feel me? There's only certain shit that I could watch on this TV. You feel me? So it's like I had to really like work my problems out. So that was my time to really sit back. That's what helped me get through all them shoot terms, was sitting back. Whether I write a letter, I just sit back and I just write some shit out and I ball up and throw it away. I did that for years. I had one female I used to talk to. She used to ask me, like, you wrote something today? I'd be like, yeah. She's like, you threw it away, huh? I'm like, yeah.
She knew that already.
She knew it already. She like, you wrote something today, and I write something at least like once or twice a day, but I throw it away. Cause like it's only for me. As long as I express it on paper and I ball that shit up, that was something that helped me get through the time. Because I couldn't call. You can't call. You can only write. And it was months I wouldn't get no letters, but it was like shit. That's something else a nigga can't get mad at either. People got lives. I see it for myself now. So now that's another reason why I don't get mad. I look at it and I laugh now. It was like, damn. Because it used to be them times I was like, man, fuck them. Like, I ain't getting a letter, like, fuck them.
Yeah.
Like, fuck them. Like, it ain't fuck them. They out there living their life, bro. Like, motherfuckers ain't out here writing no letters.
Yeah.
I walk in my house right now, you ain't gonna find a piece of paper in that joint.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Hey,
like,
now my philosophy with letters is like, fuck, every time I get a letter in the mail, it's like, it's a bill. Ain't nobody writing a letter, it's a bill.
Bro, so you can't get mad at that, but now they built technology, and people think that just because they built this technology, now they giving people tabs with free phone calls and movies and shit like that. So now you got people calling all day. And man, I used to call like that. The most I used to call was when I found that I was getting that immediate release from prison.
Immediate release. So how much time did you end up doing total leading up to that?
11 years.
So you did 11 on the prison bid.
On the prison bid, 11 years.
11 years. And you said you were catching time thinking you were going to
6
max
years.
out, or it didn't matter what happened at that point. How does something like that happen? Is it a phone call? Is it a letter?
No, I kept fighting my case, bro. Like the stipulation within my case, I was just in the backseat of a car while murder happened. You feel me? And because I didn't tell or nothing, it was like shit. Just the only thing they got on me is a nigga saying that I was in the car.
Mm-hmm. So what they gave you, conspiracy?
They didn't even give me conspiracy. They gave me murder. You feel me? I was just booked for murder.
Oh,
right.
So
double
I
murder,
don't even mean to
right?
interrupt. Was that part of when they changed the double jeopardy law?
No, they changed the shit from the accomplices no longer being held accountable for the shooter.
Okay.
You feel me? Just like you can't just because I'm in the car, you can't no longer put that murder on me no more. Because of the simple fact you have to prove that I had knowledge that this crime was finna happen. I have to have knowledge that he had a gun or any type of weapon before the commission of the crime. And you gotta have me with some type of major participation leading up to the crime.
Gotcha.
Without that, they didn't have nothing, you feel me? And all they said I was in the backseat of the car. People said that I was there, but nobody said I was actually did nothing. So I fought that shit, and I was supposed to get out in 2018.
How do you go about fighting that, though?
Filing
You do that
appeals.
solo? Is there somebody schooling you on that? Because it takes a lot of work to file a petition and go back to court and do all that.
Well, with me, I filed an appeal as soon as I got sentenced. You feel me? I want to appeal my time. You feel me? Because I kept on trying to like separate my case. You feel me? So they wouldn't let me separate my case. So I'm like, man, fuck it. So once I got to the pen, I want to appeal my time because I feel like their ruling was incorrect. You feel me? I feel like y'all over sentenced me and y'all don't have no direct evidence on me to book me for murder. Now that was my charge, murder Murder consists of somebody killing somebody. In my case, y'all said I was in the backseat of a car. I didn't kill no motherfucking body. So why am I booked for murder? Now, if y'all would have booked me for accessory to murder, cool. Y'all booked me for murder and attempted murder. So now as the proceedings going on, y'all dropped one attempted murder, but y'all still booking me for murder. Y'all never still changed it. Y'all never still took y'all. They took the death penalty off us, and they took the murder up off us. So when they did that, they just booked us with just a straight murder. But none of us was actually like, just besides the shooter of the case and the 3 that was just remaining on the case, we was never charged with accessory or an accomplice to a murder. So it was just like, what is we in jail for? If y'all all booking us if we all getting booked for murder, we can't all have the same gun and shoot this nigga with. He only got shot one time.
Yeah.
So it's like I had to fight my case. And my pops kept on telling me, man, go through your paperwork. So a law came out. You feel me? Gavin Newsom put a law out, man. Or no, George Gascon. George Gascon put a law out saying that if you weren't a major participant or a shooter in a crime, they can break your time down. So when I looked at it, like I said, I already filed it before, but they put me into the federal courts and said they was gonna overturn my sentence. But once they seen that I took a plea bargain, it was like, all right, you fucked up. Because I basically plead no contest, like, all right, I'm guilty, but I ain't guilty. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So I took the deal. And the only reason why I took the deal is because they said I was gonna get life if I took it to trial. You feel me? We all in the same car. We all from the same hood. I just got out for a murder. You feel me? Like, I'm the only nigga in this car that's looking like something. You feel me? So it's like, I'm only thinking about myself, and I'm not finna sit here and take life for some bitch-ass niggas, bro. Like, I'd rather just say, fuck them. Let me take my time and get on, bro. Like, I'll take the 17 years, and I'll just take my little time to do a movie. And that's what happened. But while I was in the pen, I kept on fighting my case. And my appellate lawyer from the appellate project had hit me. The appellate project had hit me, and they told me, hey, we looked into your case. You feel me? And the innocent project had got at me. It was like, we looked into your case.
Okay.
You feel like you got something strong going. So, bam, they sent me another lawyer named Orly Arani. She ended up getting on my case, and she ended up going through my case. This was in, like, November. Like, what, last year? No, the year before last, 2022.
Right around the question. Ain't
that
far.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah, damn, I got on 2022, right? 2021?
No, it could have been...
Hell no, I got on March 22nd, 2022, 2023. No, 2023.
Could have been 2023.
March 20. Yeah,
I got out last year.
Mm-hmm. Beginning of last year.
So November of 2022.
Yeah.
So November 2022 is when I got the lawyer. December is when she had filed my first court date, and then she wrote me a letter and told me I'm getting immediate release. But I never knew nothing. I just knew she had the case. She sent me a letter, told me to send my file to her. She sent it back to me. And she sent me a letter back in the mail talking about, you got a court date December 15th. No, it's like December 19th to December 21st, one of them days, and was like, I'm gonna be a stand-in for you, don't worry about it. Come January, the first week of January, like the first week, she called me. I'm in the office. She was like, hey, I had your court date. I hope you're ready. It's gonna be some good news. You got immediate release. What the fuck you talking about? She's like, you got immediate release. Just remind you though, I just got to a full-fledged riot before she called me on my cell.
That's fucking nuts.
You feel me? So when
immediate release, shit don't make sense.
I'm like, you said, well, it's like you got immediate release. She was like, yeah, we ain't dropping all your charges. You're going to get 3 years time served. You'll be out in 2 weeks.
But you've been there 11.
I've been there 11, but mind you, I done already caught some time in the pen. So now I can't go home. You feel me? So I called my pops.
Real question about that. I always assume that since now the law comes into play and or your charges are dismissed, technically none of that shit should count because you were not supposed to be in there in the first place.
Yeah, but I done caught too many different cases.
Okay, DA referral. So now that goes to the local court and that becomes a real full-blown new case.
Cause now I'm up under different. Now I'm still up under that same booking number, but I have consecutive cases that I have to serve time for.
Okay.
You feel me? So I had to pay and get all that shit thrown out though, because if I would have never been if they would have never improperly sentenced me, I would never been in jail that long. So I would never been in caught in cases. So they ended up fixing that shit and they let me out probably a month later. Yeah, like a month and a half later, yeah. I was supposed to get released January 5th. They let me out March 22nd. Yeah.
Damn. So what
After
was
11
going?
years, huh?
What was as soon as you got off that call? What the fuck was going through your
Yeah.
mind? Like,
I
what
ain't
were
gonna
you
lie to you.
thinking?
The first thing that came through my mind was like, shit, it happened. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I first took my time, I told my pops, I'm not finna do all this time in prison, bro. Like I know I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I knew for a fact I was in there for some bullshit.
Yeah.
And it was just the paperwork. I had to let that paperwork speak for itself.
Mm-hmm.
I had to beat them at their own game, and I knew for a fact, I'm like, they never once said I pulled the trigger. And the charge that I had that they booked me up under was just strictly murder. They never said accomplice. They never said I did anything.
Right.
They just said I was in there for murder. So you have to prove that I'm in here for murder. I wouldn't give a fuck how long I gotta sit in here, bro. Y'all gotta prove that I murdered somebody. And by the grace of God, they came out with a law saying that if I didn't have no major participation, because my role was just being a gang member. My role was just knowing this nigga. My role was just being in the car. That's enough to book me. You feel me? That's enough.
Probably on parole still.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I was on high risk parole still. I'm fresh out from the shit that I already just
yeah.
did. You feel me? So I'm prime suspect number one. You feel me? And I got an ankle bracelet on. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm prime suspect number one. That happened. So I knew what it was when that situation happened because, like I said, I had an ankle bracelet on. At that time, I'm more aware now. Like it is what it is. If anything happened, I know what it is. You feel me? So I take that time, like looking back when I did all that prison time, it's like it molded me to who I am now because I don't look at shit the same no more. I don't look at myself the same no more. You feel me? I still have certain ways about myself that can be looked at from when I was a kid. You feel me? Like I still have some of them 14-year-old moments. I still had that little vibe, you feel me, where I be want to come outside, but it's like I gotta think about now, I gotta think about the future. It's like shit, that one moment, that one little moment that I wanna probably relive out now, probably be that one moment that probably take me away from my family again.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
100%, man.
So now nigga gotta move cautiously. You feel me? And I'd rather move more cautiously, but yet dangerously, so I can keep my life out here, man.
Right. So now take us a few days. Now you know you're getting out 2 weeks. I guess he starts giving his shit away, T. He starts giving his stuff away.
I ain't give a motherfucker thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I kept all
You kept
my
the
shit.
TV,
I kept all my
everything?
shit all the way up until the day I left. I carried a knife all the way to the day I left.
Is that because you didn't think it was for real?
Nah, I knew it was for real. I just didn't fuck with niggas on that line.
Okay.
So it was like I'd rather just leave my shit in the cell with a nigga I'm in the cell with versus just passing my shit out like, oh, I fuck with you or you ain't got nothing, here you go. Nah, this shit gonna stay in my cell until I leave. I ain't lying for you.
You were cool with your selling? He deserved it? He was cool?
Until I left.
That's
Man,
right.
this nigga was cool all the way up until I left, bro. He was cool all the way up until I left. He was straight, man. He was the last little celly I had. I had one celly, bro. Straight dirtbag, man. But the only reason why I took old boy in is because he really needed that though. And it was like I didn't like the way like his outside, like his homies from his own collective would sit there and badmouth him, but because he not all the way there, he don't keep his high enough to par, bro. He don't shower right. He like one of these homeless dudes out there, but he have like financial support. So he keep food. You feel me? He keep shit.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So it's like when perfectly able-bodied niggas see that shit, they want to pray on the week and be like, so I like, watch out, cuz finna move in the cell with me, bro. On the real, I ain't had no cellies like damn near 2 years. On the real.
Oh, single cell for
yeah,
that
I
long,
don't do cellies. On the real, I popped on one of my cellies in the cell, so I was single cell status. Ain't nobody come to my cell. So it was like I took the initiative to take him up out of his cell and put him in my cell. Ain't nobody finna sit here and pray on no nigga around me, bro. He gonna be straight. On the real, so I made him sure he was straight. The only thing that fucked me up was that he didn't clean. Like he didn't want to shower regularly. He didn't want to do shit. You feel me? So I ended up moving him out. And one of these dudes I had a little situation with on the yard. Some dudes was popping it about me on the yard, talking about what they was gonna do to me and all that, telling everybody on the yard they was gonna stab me and shit. So when I come out to the yard, I see the nigga, so I'm finna get with him. Like, what's happening? Like, we finna get this. He like, oh, watch out. Like trying to put his shit down. Like, man, if I don't get to you, I'm finna break your homie down. Like, either way it go, somebody's finna get this issue. So we get the squabbling or whatever the case may be. My celly, who I had just left, and his homie, they jumped in. They get the big nigga because he the one I was squabbling with. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie to you. He was overpowered with me. Like, he was hitting me, but like the way he was hitting me, he was like he was shoving me. So I seen the other nigga ran. He was trying to run to his shoe by the homie. But the homie stumped it. The homie put his foot on his shoe because he tried to run to his knife. So the homie put his hand on his shoe. He was like, "No, get that with him, bro. Like, get that." He was like, "Yeah, you don't want to get it with him." So I told him, like, "Get up, bro. Like, come on." So we got it in. But that's what me and made Marcelli cool because he stepped on that nigga knife. You feel me?
And this was a new Sully.
Yeah, this is
new
my new
Sully just came
Whole
in
new
and he
Sully.
had love for you off
He got
rip.
love for me because he seen me get down. He was like, "Oh, I like that. Like you took on two niggas by yourself." And like, you feel me? Because the big nigga had got like the best of me. He was like, "I had to bounce in for you." So, like I said, the homie stepped on this knife, whatever the case may be. I beat the old boy down, but he ended up going to the hole, so I'm moving the cell with me. So once he stayed with me in the cell, I gave him my job when I left. I gave him all my shit. I real made sure he was straight. And shit, I went home, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I took that long ass ride home. I called my brother and I called my pops. I told him I'm finna get on this bus. I took that ride home. I could have got picked up.
Where'd you parole from?
I paroled from New Corcoran.
So up there past Delano, past all that.
See, Delano and Corcoran is right. It's all that's in the Fresno area.
Yep.
So it's like it's Delano is where you got to catch the bus from to come back down to Cali, but it's Bakersfield, which is Wasco, Corcoran, and then it's Delano.
Okay.
Because Delano was in Kern Valley. That's on its own little section, part of Kern Valley. That section is weird though, man. Because one section is Delano, the other side is Corcoran, but it's all in like a 30-mile radius. But you got you got about 5 or 6 different prisons all right there, just in that little radius, bro.
That's nuts.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, prison taught me a lot. It taught me value. It taught me principles. It taught me morals. And it really taught me, like, live life.
Mm-hmm. Well, 11 years, man. You lost 11 years, so shit.
It ain't even about getting all that shit back, though. I ain't even worried about all that time that I lost.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I just want longevity now. I really want to live life. I want to see life. You feel me? Like, waking up and seeing this shit every day, this shit'll drive you crazy, bro. If you got to wake up and just, you know what you finna see. It ain't no, wake up and you can see the suns, the clouds, and all that shit. You wake up and you see this red door every day, you gonna be mad as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, this all you got to see. So it was like, damn, bro, like, fuck, now that I'm able to see shit, I take drives for no reason. I don't even drink and I go to bars.
That's right, yeah.
On the real. I just go out and do just stupid shit. Not stupid shit, but I just go out and do just shit that I just don't do on the normal.
People watching, shit like that.
Yeah, like, you feel me? I'll sit there and take pictures of ducks and shit. Like, that's what I'm getting into now. I'm starting to do photography. I just bought me a little camera yesterday.
Okay.
There you go.
So now I'm just trying to do, like, just little different shit just to keep myself busy, just to add to myself. You feel me? If I do want to do something different. I like this warehouse shit that I'm doing. That's cool. It's constant movement. It kill your feet and your back, but it's cool, though.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's where I come throughout the day to keep me off the streets.
Walk us through the day when you got released and what that was like and kind of what goals you had. I mean, you kind of already talked about it now. Your goals were.
These niggas know what it was like.
It's your boys over there.
Robert's got like some homies over here in the watch room.
That's my brother right here. This is my brother right here. That's my other brother right there.
Okay.
That's my bro right there, man. These two niggas.
My boy a football player for sure, bro. Nah, my boy a football player. My dude's huge.
Yeah, but no, they picked me up, man. I took that bus ride home, bro.
They picked you up? It was same. Okay,
Same
man,
crew.
that's what's up,
They
bro.
picked me up, bro. From the Union Station. I took that ride home. And it was just like, it was a reality check for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because it was just
What's
like,
the reality check?
the reality check
years?
was like, damn, like, I'm really going home, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and the cool thing about it, like, the reality check was I haven't seen none of my family. Like, none of my family, bro. Like, so the aging, like, I seen my granny when I left. My granny had hair, everything, like, gone. You feel me? My daddy gone. I see a picture in the window. What the fuck is this? You feel me? Like, I know about it, but seeing it in real time fucked me up. I came home to nothing. I ain't have $1 in my pocket when I came home. I came home to the shit I paroled in. And I wore that shit for a week until I got me some shit. I ain't come home, asked nobody for nothing. People like, oh, let me take you here now, because when I did need it, you wasn't there. So now that I'm home, you want to just give it to me. I was just sitting in the cell, bro. You wasn't there when I did need it. I shouldn't have to call you when I need it if you know that I need it. You can just be at the kindness of your heart. But it's like now, it's like, I'd rather just, hey, I don't want that from you. I'm going to find it. You feel me? It'd have been times where I'd have struggled. You feel me? Times I'd have need motherfuckers to help me. You feel me? Not, hey, I need it. But it's too many opportunities out here now. So when I first came home, I kept on saying what I was gonna do, Shit, I came here when I came home. I wasn't out probably like 2 weeks before I came here.
Really, I didn't even know
Matter
that,
of fact,
man.
I
That's
came
wild.
home. No, matter of fact, I came home. Yeah, I came home. I was out for like a couple weeks. And I came here because my homie that just got out, he had called me, kept on telling me about Rock. Pull up on Rock. Pull up on Rock. And I kept on, man, fuck Rock. I ain't pulling up on Rock. I ended up pulling up here. On the real. Ever since then, it was Murder, She Wrote, man. Ever since then, bro.
So, how long have you been out now?
Be like 11 months.
11 months, about to hit a year.
Yep.
No violations, no drama, no nothing.
I got some violations. I got some drama,
But I mean, as
life.
far as like, man, I see you here. You put in work.
Yeah.
As far as y'all wouldn't think I'd be going through half the shit I go through because I show up every day. But you know, I got little setbacks that I put myself into. But like I told Kai, I even talked to Kai about it. Shit, I don't hide shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It is what it is. You feel me? Like I say, I hold myself accountable for everything that I do. I'm not finna like, oh, nah. I did that, bro.
Okay, yeah.
You feel me?
But and what do you think about the idea that sometimes that's just what comes with age?
Yeah,
You know
it
what I
come
mean? Like,
come with age, but it just come with being an individual though.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
It just with everybody, bro. Like if he fuck up on the check and he got to fix them numbers, you can't blame nobody else because he fucked up the numbers on that
Your
check.
choices are your choices. Your mistakes are your mistakes.
That's it.
Now,
True, very true.
well, you're here when the shit you're doing out here is pretty dope. I want to talk about your podcast stuff because soon this audience is gonna be seeing
Yeah,
your
we're
work,
gonna introduce it right
and
here.
it's your work, which is nuts because this is the one thing we say. Like we set this up so people could take advantage of it and go full blown. We've had a bunch of interns in here. Robert took advantage of this shit. Started using the camera equipment. Started doing his editing. Started learning it. And now you're starting your own podcast, right? You already started doing a few episodes. Tell us what that's about, why you started it, and what your goal is with that.
All right, man. My podcast is called Off the Hip. It's just about open dialogue, man. It's about giving people a platform to tell their story. You feel me? Something similar to right here. You feel me? It's like I give people that I know where I came from, like similar situations that I did that time.
Yeah.
You feel me? I let them come on, let them tell their story, and even just other people that I do know that got something going on, like, feel me, future entrepreneurs, you feel me? Whether they got clothing, whether they rappers, up-and-coming rappers, anything like that, I give them this platform to expose that while we still have to talk about where you was at before you at now. You feel me? Because it wasn't just no big leap, just like it was for me. You feel me? It was a time where I couldn't stop saying cuz or on gangsters. Now I know how to dial that shit back when I'm in a room like y'all. You feel me? Now I know how to go from just being a game member to being professional. You feel me? And it's like now I want to be able to show people that if I can be a nigga that can come being out there in the streets, niggas can do it too. It ain't no reason for niggas to be out here broke, not being able to have no job and lean on another nigga when we all have the same 24 hours in a day. Ain't no excuses out here
real,
for
man.
nobody.
For real.
It ain't. If you homeless and you disabled, like a mental disabled person, then yeah, that's cool. SSI can help them out. But out here, bills, you need to help out, bro. Only you got to pay the motherfuckers, or you gonna be out on the streets.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I really learned that now sitting in that cell, bro. It's all this. Hey, I need this. Hey, I need that. Out here, better get it how you live, bro. On the real. Get your ass a JOB. So I'm just living with that right now, man. And that's what I want everybody to see. You feel me? Like, our kids and everybody else's kids is the future. And no matter what I may see you do, it may be something for you that I might learn that probably influence me, that I probably take from you, that I probably can give to somebody else. You feel me? Everything is up under a microscope, whether you believe it or not, because somebody's always watching. You feel me? Somebody's always watching. You feel me? So it's cool to do what you do, but make sure when there's certain eyes on you, make sure that you act in the corner, bro, because it's like it's certain shit that you don't want to let lead, like kids. You feel me? Like they see certain shit, they quick to imitate that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? And people just think it's funny at that moment, but no, they will take that shit somewhere else if you don't correct that right then.
They gonna grow up with that, and then you gonna wonder why they act the way they do later.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. And it's like, I know a lot of people, bro, that's broken. I know a lot of people that's going through it that need help, but because they don't have that platform or that gateway, It's fucked up.
I think we're excited to see where this is gonna go because we know it's gonna go somewhere successful. And on top of that shit, we're excited to see where you go because whether it's now or in a few years, we know that you're gonna be a successful dude. You're on top of that, you're gonna impact a lot of people out here because you already have done that. I know there's other people in this room, in this facility that have been able to be impacted by your work. And we're excited to see it all move, man, like for real. And I'm excited to be part of the whole industry that you're gonna start creating soon. Keep grinding. The one thing I respect too from Robert is like even from day one, I didn't know Robert like that, but I would see dude come in his vest every day, and I would work with his case manager Kai. Shout out to Kai, and he'd be telling me, "Oh yeah, he's coming back from work. Did a whole night shift. He's out here because he's gonna come do this." The amount of determination and respect that I give this man is crazy because I can't even do that shit that easy. To be able to go to work, on top of that, there's some shit you said. You were hurting your back and you standing all day. Then you come out here and you're grinding and grinding and grinding. That is another level of a human being. And I respect that for real.
Out, bro.
I respect the emotional intelligence. I respect the idea that you have accepted your mistakes in the past. You have accepted that. And I'm sorry that you're still dealing with it. But at the end of the day, you know what steps you got to take to make it happen, to move forward. And I'm glad that your goal is to impact others, to help them out. And I appreciate you being on this podcast for that, for real.
Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I'll do this anytime, bro.
Yeah.
For real. I had these conversations with my boys all the time, so this ain't nothing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and if you guys are wondering, Off the Hip will be on the channel. It's going to be a playlist on its own. I believe there's, 2 episodes shot already?
2 episodes already shot. Just got to be fully edited, man. It's going to be up.
Okay, yep. So we're going to edit that. We're going to get this stuff out there. And again, the goal is not just to watch this one. Everybody that we have working on the podcast, the goal is to get something going. Robert did that. You know what I mean? You jumped into it and you got it moving. You got it going. You know what I'm saying? So,
you want to plug anything right now while you're still here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, man. I want y'all to subscribe my shit, man. Look me up, man, and go to Child Off the Hip podcast, man. I need all the follows and the subscribers I can get, man.
Please, yo.
Absolutely, and we will have that in the description. Please follow. Make sure y'all support. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with this channel. We might have another one that we're gonna announce soon. So just mess with it, man. With that being said, Reentry Network Podcast. We are out. Shout out to Robert.